Coit in the house. How you doing, brother? When it's over. Ooh, some green on the board with all that red. My Oklo trade. Yeah, PPI came in hot, hot. Yep, little dopamine hit was nice. Now I'm worse than ever. How am I worse off than ever? Emotional. Yeah, that was a bit of a roller coaster last night. I couldn't go to sleep watching. I was wanting Ethereum to hit all time highs, Cardano to go over a buck. It finally went over a buck, but I was asleep. Microphone check, check. Tesla down. That's good. I mean, I just don't, I got this call situation. All right, good. Rumble's working. Welcome to the Rumble. We got fun and games. I was so excited to wake up this morning. Last night was like I was a kid and it was Christmas Eve, bro. Like I couldn't wake up. Couldn't wait to wake up. See crypto continuing to boom. My portfolio is the highest it's been since the last bull run, which is great. But I need about another 10x to safely retire. I mean, like super safe. You know what I'm saying? Like retire and not worry at all. Just borderline. Let me think about that. I would be at about that. And then I would pay taxes. I'd be about that. Yeah, I would be Gucci. At 10x on my crypto portfolio, I would be Gucci AF, bro. Gucci. Not give a damn. Not give a damn. All right, let's get into the stock market after. And even before this PPI stuff, Bitcoin had a weird move, bro. I didn't put in chapters yesterday. I think it's this one. F the chapters from yesterday. People could suck it. Now there's no one here. What the hell? Yeah, so Bitcoin was at all time highs last night. And then just out of nowhere, I wake up this morning and I like had to. I mean, I'm already rubbing my eyes too much, but I had to really like rub them out. You know what I'm saying? Because like, what the Bitcoin now? It's really tanking. It was down 3 or 4 thousand just overnight. Look at that engulfing. I think that's technically, yeah, that's an engulfing candle for the most part. Not good. I mean, I'm not really thinking we're going to have a huge pullback from here. It'll be good to cool off. The RSI is cooling off on that. Ethereum's still 4,500. That's an ugly candle. RSI was starting to get pretty hot. A little cool off. ADA was over a buck. Now it's 93. We should have sold. That was our. Well, I mean, this could be it. This could be the end. Armageddon, stock market, and crypto. I mean, obviously, I hope not, because that just means I got to go back to the salt mines extra freaking hard. And I'm already exhausted from this last bear market. Yeah. E-mini S&P down 20. I mean, that's nothing huge. NASDAQ down 41. That's not that bad. Are we going to reverse? Is this going to reverse today? Is it going to be? I mean, it was pretty hot. I don't know what this number means. I mean, I know what it means, but I don't know what it means. You know what I'm saying? It's like PPI came in 0.9 and forecast was 0.2. I don't know the gravity of that number. The producer price index measures the average change over time in selling prices by domestic products. It's a key economic indicator that reflects inflation or deflation at a wholesale level before goods reach. So goods reaching wholesale are really expensive. Valez in the house. How you doing, brother? When it's over, when it tracks prices for goods and services, signal potential consumer price changes since forecast was 0.2 and it came in at 0.9. This is the highest increase since March of 2022. Surge in services. Is this because of tariffs, right? Core PPI, excluding volatile food and energy. I mean, that's the shit that taking me to the woodshed. Food and energy are taking me to the woodshed, bro. Especially energy. Energy's taking me to the woodshed and just spanking it all day long. And a sharp 38.9% jump in prices of fresh and dry vegetables. I thought you said food. Oh, what is volatile food? I'm gonna ask Rock something now. I don't know, bro. Oh, how much do tariffs factor in? But we're bringing in billions. We brought in 10 billion in tariffs last month. Big effing deal. Has been significantly attributed to tariffs. So everyone that's saying, "Oh, tariffs are great," well, okay. I guess short-term pain. When it's over, is it already starting to rebound a little? Nasdaq down 40, E-mini S&P down 17, about the same. What are bonds doing? They're saying things like the Fed, Trump saying things, and Bissett saying things like the Fed needs to recut. The Fed needs to cut 3 points. Are you out of your mind? Are you just completely retarded? Bonds are down 10 ticks. People look at the PPI and think, "Oh, let's sell everything." No, it just moves markets. Sometimes this shit just moves markets. A little bit of algorithms kick in, the big boys flush out, and then Kitty Kush in the house. More opportunities to buy ETH treasury stocks. Yeah. I would just buy ETH. I don't like. I don't. I mean, I have some BMNR, but it's about 1% of my portfolio. It's about 1% of my IRA, and it's about 1% of my ETH holdings. Two separately different things. You know what I'm saying? So, the problem with holding treasury companies is they're always selling stock. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm up 50% on this. It's hard to complain. I'm up, but I'm up like 100% on ETH in roughly the same time frame, I think. I had some ETH calls I was up on. Now I'm down. That's all right. We got time. Stock gains are oh, what? Oh, you have a tax-free savings account? Got it. Well, I mean, you can buy ETH ETF. I mean, you do you. They're both, if ETH goes up, they'll both probably go up. BMNR is holding in there pretty good, even though they're going to be selling 20 billion in stock. Only thing in Canada that is tax free. They're up over 100. Hell yeah. Coinbase was up pretty decent overnight, but now it's down. Down 50 cents. Link down $1.30. Oklo now red. Rocket Lab green by up. Hell yeah. And Tesla down. Good. I want these covered calls to come in. We got time on Tesla. I do. I'm having like silver platter vibes. And I really want to get into this one, NBIS. Rumor is BlackRock is applying for, I don't believe that. Grayscale did. Grayscale is doing HBAR and ADA. I mean, maybe. Are you an HBAR guy or something? Are you Kool-Aid sipping? Are you an HBAR community and then someone started a bullshit rumor? I seriously doubt BlackRock gives a shit about HBAR, bro. No, but it could be it could be. BlackRock, blah, blah, blah. Rumor shaking that BlackRock might be planning. Okay. So here's an HBAR guy saying this shit. Just saying HBAR. Oh yeah, a bunch of douches are saying this. Look at this guy. You're gonna believe it. This guy just probably saw something and reposting it for the clicks. Breaking is now using HBAR. That's old ass news. Yeah, this is all bullshit, bro. I mean, could I be wrong? Sure. I remember this being like old news a while back that they were kind of using it, but not really. Look at this guy, clown. Johnny John. Massive if true. This is not real news. Tom Lee, XRP real move. Look at this. Steph is crypto. Just making shit up. Tom Lee is not talking about XRP. So this guy is an XRP and HBAR guy. He's saying the price on XRP is $30. Okay. Market cap 183. So XRP is going to 2 trillion market cap. Yep. Reasonable. Gilmore States. Like, who's this clown? HBAR. He's just nonstop HBAR. Yeah, it's all bullshit. So much shit is made up on Twitter. It's insane, bro. BlackRock does not give a shit about H bar. All right. Still just down. It's not down too bad over here. That bullish came out yesterday. IPO bubble. Hanging around 75 bucks. I'm not touching it. Kind of checking things out. ATNF at Ethzilla. Biotech firm turned treasury company. Down $3. UNH down 4. Palantir flat. Mr. Softy up a couple bucks. Nvidia going green. CoreWeave down 6. Getting back to that 110 handle. Ricky's alert's going to be firing off. Apple really nice move. Amazon, I said I like this one. But again, I mean, you would be up like 10%. No one wants a 0.10 banger. Costco, I like Costco, but again, 20%. You're looking at a safe 20% with low risk to the downside unless the market crashes. Possible. Moderna, poor Ricky. Space, yuck. Neo's coming back down to earth. Did not break out of the bull flag. Rocket Lab up $1.50. Gonna break out of a bull flag maybe. A lot of positive news coming out of Rocket Lab. I think they got another rocket launch announcement coming. They're firing on all cylinders. Nuclear. I've come to the conclusion that Oklo is something I want. Oklo and NBS are something I want 1,000 shares each of in my portfolio. Oklo's around 13 billion market cap. NBIS is around a 13 billion market cap. I think they're massive potential. There's plenty of other nuclear plays. I don't know enough about them. Some drone plays I think can be good, but yeah. Quantum, same thing. I think there's a lot of potential opportunity there, but it's way too early in the game for that shit. QQQ stocks ripping up. Uh-oh. Is it already turning around? Tesla's going to go green on me here, bro. I need that one to stay chill. I need that one to Netflix and chill for a while. All right, let's get into crypto. Man, it's already 20 minutes into this video. I was totally surprised by the Bitcoin move overnight. Total at 397. An engulfing candle almost. That might be an actual. I mean, it hasn't closed yet. But that's an ugly candle. Engulfing, ugly. We got to turn that frown upside down. Bitcoin D still declining. Bitcoin at 118.5. A crazy devil candle. Yeah, this thing was at all time highs. 100. It hit 124.6, 124.5, and then when I went to bed last night, it was around 124, and I woke up and it was 120, and I'm like, what the hell happened? That was before PPI. I saw a video of Dum Dum. He might be part of the problem. Choose rich. He put a $500,000 long on.
See here, I now.
He put a 20x long on Bitcoin at all time highs. And he's been posting that because he keeps getting worked. He's trading on hype. I don't know, how does he do that with a VPN, or is he no, he's in the United States, I'm pretty sure. So he keeps getting worked because people can see his wallet. So is this why? Is he the new what's that guy? Who was that idiot that lost all his money trading on hype? So there you go. There's the reason. Give me the reason. ETH was 4,500 when we started this sucker. It's already surging back, baby. Cardano's buy that dip now. I mean, if you're buying, this is looking like we're turning back around. Market's like, okay, are we really surprised? Another inflation indicator fired off. Who cares? Send it to the moon. It's inflation don't matter if you're super rich. Send it to the moon, bro. Like if I had easy access to long something leverage right now, I might. Just for the hell of it. I mean, a little taste. I don't really like doing it because you sit there and you just watch the trade. I could put $1,000 like 40x Ethereum long on, and it would be such a small part of my portfolio, but I would be obsessed over turning it into $1 million. I'd sit there and watch the trade and wouldn't be able to get shit done. And it never works out. I've never turned 1,000 into $1 million, bro. Has anyone ever got those 1,000x's? Anyone ever really made money leverage trading? Be honest with me. How many of you leverage trade and are up significant? Most of you are probably down. Anyone watch the New Heights with Taylor and all that? It was a good interview. Jason did a good job. But man, these Swifties, man. I was watching the chat a little bit, and then I watched that Tasty trade in the morning, and there's Vanetta Logan. She's got to be in her late 30s, early 40s. And she's worse than a teenager when it comes to Swifty. Like, what? I don't know, man. That shit's weird when you're that obsessed over someone. You're like, I was getting so emotional. Anyway, I digress. Ricky would probably cry. All right, looks like the comeback is real. The dip, when it's over, the dip. We're talking about the dip. The dip is over, bitch. Because we are definitely, boosters are definitely firing back up. Oh, look at this engulfing candle just disappear in front of our face. Is that happening on Bitcoin? Not yet. Didn't come down to the 20, which would have been a good test. 6:55. I'm already out of shit to talk about. Ramble time. That first 20 minutes went by fast, and then the next 6 is like an eternity. Ooh, meet Kevin with the actual F. Idiot. Nice dip and pop off the EMA. What time frame were you on? The 1 day? It didn't bounce. It got close. Yeah, Ada got jiggy last night, bro. I'm looking for a good stock entry. Stocks are at all-time highs. Gonna go higher, but I don't. I told you what I really want to accumulate. You weren't paying attention. I have FOMO on Oklo and NBIS. I want those to become core parts of the portfolio. But right now I got a lot of hood, a lot of Coinbase. I need those to rocket to infinity during a Bitcoin crypto rally, and then we can take a slice of those off and start accumulating other things. What do you, I don't. You'll check them out. I'm not a fan of Chinese stocks. What do you mean, like the holding shit like Neo? Those are okay. I don't really trade them. It's not my. I don't have a problem against like those, but at the same time, I just don't. Yeah, I'm not the right guy to ask on those, bro. Not my thing. They're not sexy to me. And I definitely don't like Chinese stocks that are the like holding companies like Neo. You don't really own the Neo stock. It's some weird holding company in Jamaica or some shit. Head going green. Ion still in business. Lemonade. Lyft is still in business. NBIS, baby. This one has had a. I missed it. I missed the bus and I'll never ever do it again. This one had a move after earnings, and I don't think it's too late, but I'm going to wait patiently like a viper. Maybe we can get a gap fill. Maybe I'll sell puts. I don't remember the puts being. Shit, I got some trading power actually. Why? Yeah, there's some good premium here. I sold a put. I didn't even go to the mid price. I got kind of lazy on that. Probably cost myself $10. when it's over. You know what? Wait, what did I just buy? I honestly don't know what I just did. I thought I bought NBIS stock, but I doesn't look like I did. Someone check the tape. God damn it. What the hell did I just do? BMNR, coin, ETH, hood, NBIS, Oklo. Oh, I bought 100 shares of Oklo. Not what I wanted to do. That's all right. Oh, you know what we can do now? Sell a covered call. Screw it. And then what I wanted to do, that's a covered strangle. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to buy some stock. And then I'm going to sell a strangle. A good premium over here. So I just put a covered strangle on Oklo, which is 100 shares, short a put, short a call. Same thing on, oh, wait a second. Oh, it wasn't, okay, it wasn't showing up or something. Yeah, and I got the same thing. When it's over, let's see. Oklo needs a retrace. Yeah. I mean, I got $9, $9.50 in credit right now. So it's like buying the stock at $67 if both of those are 100% winners. I'm not expecting that, but yeah, I did a synthetic retrace. If it goes down, I buy 100 more shares at $67. I mean, it's at the 20. It's a $13 billion company, bro. It's a $12 billion company. That's going to go up. I'm curious to what other good energy nuclear companies are, like what's it? You see a 10x? I see a 5 to 10x over the next like 4 or over the next 5 to 10 years, easy. I mean, there's certain things happening that you just know there's great opportunity. For example, it was obvious that Ethereum, I mean, it was about as obvious as it could be that Ethereum was going to moon once this Tom Lee shit started happening. What is painfully obvious is energy is going to be in demand because of AI. So yeah, I think I think rockets. I think Rocket Lab is a 10x over the next 5 years potential. I think you pick the right energy plays. There's other rocket plays. Massive potential. There's massive. Yeah, massive play, bro. Massive. There's already the demand for energy is just going through the roof. Roof, bro. And I've watched, and this isn't just based off dumb shit I see people posting on Twitter. And it's not really dumb shit. It's like a lot of it's the truth. But I've watched. Man, there's no Ricky today? What the hell? I hope he's okay. Wellness check. There's been a couple of videos on here that are really good about energy and nuclear power. One was really good, and I brought this up in the past. I don't know if I've seen that one. I want to watch that now. I love Michio. Oh, but I hate it when the audio is really bad when it's in these settings. What is a gamma ray burst? She looks kind of hot in that thumbnail, but anyway, I'm just going to stop. When it's over, this one right here, The Future of Our Energy with Catherine Huff. This one's really good. Watch this later if you want to get super bullish on rockets, energy, metals, like rare earths, maybe. Like lithium and shit. I guess. I'm not as hyped on that one, but yeah, rockets and nuclear energy, I'm big on. I'm big, 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 big. And robots and AI. Those are the plays, bro. Rockets, robots, AI. And AI and energy are hand in hand. The data centers take massive. It's going to be insane. Robots. Did I say robots? Robots are going to be massive. So that's why Tesla's still such a great opportunity. And any IPOs coming down the road on some of those other robot plays. My IRA is actually up money on the day. The best way is definitely nuclear. She talks about small modular nuclear reactors and stuff, and there's different kinds. I definitely a lot more to learn and what companies to be involved in. But Oklo's been one that's been seemingly doing really well. Biggest problem is regulation in the United States. It's really slow to get these shits built. People have fears over 3 Mile and shit. Yeah. Everyone's complaining about what's making too much pollution. Oh, the data centers? Say nuclear is not really low pollution. The biggest concern, nuclear is no pollution except for the disposal of nuclear waste. That's what gets tricky. All right, Bitcoin. Things are cooling off a little. ETH was over 4,600. Trying to figure it out. Bitcoin struggling still. So buy that dip earlier. Hopefully you didn't listen to me. I don't know what we're going to, there's a lot of volume on ADA. Look at that volume candle. Massive, 59 million. And it had been hanging around 10, 12 million. That is retail coming? That's what I was thinking last night. Like retail's coming, bro. Front run retail. Volume's really high in Link for about the last week. Ethereum volume's high. Bitcoin volume's about the same. What's XRP? Hasn't really increased. Litecoin's probably gone up. Nope, about the same. A lot of volumes seen a nice surge the last couple days. ICP, no one's trading this shit. Retail needs free money to invest. Yeah. I mean, the stimmy checks ain't happening. There's a lot of retail that been in stocks. There's retail money out there, bro. Trust me. They've just been making a lot of money in the stock market. And that wave of crypto is starting to happen. The Google searches are way up. They will rotate in. And I think, and I mentioned that I think Cardano will be a huge beneficiary of that because it's so cheap. People see it 93 cents. Even when it's like $1, $2, $3, it's going to be moving. It's going to be FOMOing. People are going to be like, yep, cheap. They're like, this is $1. Imagine if it were the price of Bitcoin. XLM, I don't like. XLM is not nowhere near the same radar as Cardano. Cardano's a top 11 coin. And it's cheap. Swee's going to be in that. Swee's going to be, XLM's actually 17 and 42. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. This coin is like, it's cheap. You're right, I guess. If it gets some hype, gets some momentum, a couple bullshit headlines. I mean, I'm not touching it. HBAR and XLM, these just aren't sexy to me. AVAX, I think AVAX is a garbage coin. Subnets are stupid. Toncoin is obviously stupid. There were a lot of people talking about this in the bear market. Top 10, this and that. I wasn't touching it. It was bullshit, bro. Leo, I don't even know what the hell this is. It's been around forever. A lot of stable coins. Bitcoin Bridge, USDT, Coinbase Wrap Bitcoin, Uniswap. This is one someone mentioned lately. Maybe it was you, Kitty. I don't remember. This is a interesting play that I actually kind of like. But I never really, it didn't really click. Yeah, I mean, this one's already up pretty big. I mean, it's a 2x. Let's see, it's down big today. I like this one a lot. This one I like a lot because of Ethereum. Excuse me. I would consider this one. Like, I don't think I can get it on Tasty. Maybe I can. Yeah, no. So I don't really have, I would have to sell something to buy it. And I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not going to trade some Ethereum for some Uniswap because that's a tax event. I'm just going to hold my Ethereum. Deep as a DEX on Sweet. I'm not bullish DEXs in general. Problem with DEXs, I mean, they'll probably do fine, right? Maybe it's a much higher risk play. Are they doing farm? Is it a farm token? Like, there's a whole thing there. Is it going to be a DeFi, whatever? Maybe. I don't know. I'm bullish Uniswap because I'm bullish the narrative of decentralized trading and Ethereum, right? I am super bullish this Ethereum narrative that's happening, and Uniswap. That's why I'm super bullish Link and super bullish Uniswap. Now, a lot of things are going to go up if we have a true alt season. Your SWEEs are going to go up. Your Cardano is going to go up. Your CNTs, some of them are going to go up. But those, like Deep, is a much higher risk play. And if you want to take it, go for it. It'll probably go up. But I'm just looking for solid. Like I'm looking for, man, I think this is going to 5x. And it has a really good risk reward on a 5x. And that's Uniswap. Deep? I don't know. Yeah, tax events are the worst. So I'm not going to trade. Yeah, I'm not going to trade some Ethereum to buy some Uniswap. I think Uniswap will go up more than Ethereum. But I'm just trying to get my if I could get my, like I said earlier, if I could get my existing crypto portfolio to 10x, which would be insane. Like Ethereum's not going to 10x from here. Ethereum's not going to 46,000. I have Cardano. Cardano might go to $10. I highly doubt it. Like I think 5 is, you know what I'm saying? So, and my Bitcoin's not going to 10x. Those are my top 3 coins. Maybe in 10 years, Ethereum, maybe. I'm just trying, like, honestly, like a 3 to 4x on my crypto portfolio. I don't even know if that's going to happen. And I'll be happy as shit. I'm trying to avoid getting too hyped up here. All this dumb shit people are saying. But you get swept into it, man. All right, let's check in on how things are. E-mini S&P is down 17. It was down about 20. Nasdaq's only down 8, trying to go green. It was down about, what, 40? So this market is trying to turn around. These next few months will tell us all. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's... Look, dude, BMNR is buying 20 billion in Ethereum over the next few months. Ethereum's going to go up a lot, most likely. And you're going to get Link to follow, and you're going to get Uniswap to follow. Those are easy plays, bro. The only thing derailing that is like the economy just starts taking a shit. And I think the economy is going to continue to have a strong, I think the stock market is going to continue strong. Is there going to be, Benjamin Cohen says there's going to be a pullback in September. Maybe. And that might be your one last buy the dip. Because then October and November are always really bullish in this like year after the halving. So if that happens again, I mean, we're rhyming. But what does that mean? Like if we have a pullback in September, is ETH going to go up to 6,000 and then pull back down to 4? ETH going to go up to 6,000 and pull back down to 5? I don't know, bro. I mean, I guess we could kind of look if he's right. Ooh, Cardano. You guys should have bought that dip earlier. All right, Bitcoin 118.5. We want to look at 2021 March. So here's October. It did dip in September, but it wasn't much. I mean, Bitcoin was 41, went up to 50, and then went up to 52, and then back down to 39. So, and then massive October. It went up it peaked in November. So there you go. Ricky in the house. About time you bitch ass showed up. I mean, that's what it did last cycle. In 2017, it went up. It did dip in September. Look at that. But it was, it was still, it didn't dip below what it was the month before. So if you would have held, you would have just been fine. You could have sold. If you would have timed selling at the top, you could have bought it cheaper. But that's hard to do, bro. If you want to play that game, go for it. And that's tax events and short-term capital gains. I'm not going to sell at the end of August or try and sell now thinking it's the top to buy back 30% cheaper in time, buying back 30% cheaper in September when I got to pay taxes. And then, so I'll pay roughly 30% in taxes. So I'm basically buying it back, resetting, not really making a bunch of money, if any. And then all my new gains are short term. I mean, this is what happened in 2020. It was green, green, red, green. This was a weird one. Yeah, it has had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so September, he's probably right. There probably will be a pullback. You agree the next dip may be the last dip? Yeah, probably. I mean, the last dip until the top, right? We'll probably top in October, November. If it gets really frothy, I'll be selling. And I hope ADA goes to the moon, bro. So I can dump. You've been holding crypto in the negative years. I mean, is that your cope? I held my crypto in the negative years because of plan B, hold until you're right. I wish I would have sold at the top. I mean, I didn't sell. I was still in short term on a lot of stuff, so I didn't want to sell, and that did kind of F me a little bit. Two things F me. I believe that Cardano, people saying Cardano could go to $10 and this time is different and all this. So I round tripped it. This time I don't have to worry about tax events because I'm long term. I'm going to sell. I've told this numerous times. I'm selling it all except my Bitcoin, and I will be accumulating Bitcoin and possibly Ethereum in the bear market and not giving a shit about any other crypto out there. I might trade other cryptos a little bit here and there just to, but I'm not Bitcoin. That I've said there's blue chips, and I've said that those are Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I've been saying that for the last 4 years. Nothing else is a blue chip. Nothing else is a blue chip. It's all massive speculation. And the Solana people had their moment where like, oh, this is it and blah, blah, blah. And we're going to beat Ethereum and blah, blah. Dude, this was just all a bunch of garbage trucks pulling up and using a chain for some of the most massive degenerative stupidity on the planet of meme coins. Pump.fun was a wasteland of like just the dumbest shit. Like that's the type of stuff the SEC should have been going after. It's worse than the over-the-counter markets are some of the biggest, scammiest, con artist corporations and companies in the world. And they look like saints compared to Pump.fun. And that's why Solana went to all-time highs recently. Now, is Solana going to do good? If we have a bull market, Solana's going to do just fine. All these top coins, altcoins, they're going to go up. Is Solana going to be a winner long term? I don't know. Maybe, bro. But Robinhood's not building on Solana. Coinbase is not building on Solana. BlackRock, I don't think, is building on Solana. You know the expression, follow the money. Oh, Kraken has stocks on Solana. Cool. That is cool. Good for you. All right, ETH 4620, cooking back up, sizzling. Cardano trying to rev back up. A little bit of Ondo. XRP. Peter's sad today. He's painting the rose, wiping the tears and the salt away from his lips. But I mean, he's still up quite a bit from when we were 50 cents, bro. Well, way down here, 50 cents. Remember that? Like, I was shitting on XRP back here, saying this is a garbage. I don't understand it. This is one I got wrong, bro. I wish I was all in XRP. Could have got a 5x. I would probably say, like, if I YOLO'd XRP and I was in long-term capital gains up here, I would be selling for sure. And rotate and would have rotated into like ETH and shit. Nothing against XRP. I think RLUSD, I think they're doing things. I don't know how well that's going to play out. Highly speculative again. That's why retail will bet XRP. I don't understand. That's why retail will buy XRP. XRP's got a massive community. They're the ones that'll probably still be buying it. Crypto stocks up while crypto down. Interesting. Not really. Buy XL. No, I don't, dude. I don't know what your Kool-Aid sipping fantasy obsession is with XLM. You must be in some hardcore XLM Telegram groups, just sipping it up. Like XLM and HBAR are about as the least interesting crypto trades. I love you, Kitty, but they'll think it's the cheaper. Oh, maybe, bro. I wouldn't gamble. I think you're better off gambling on something like Cardano than XLM. But who knows? I mean, XLM had a nice move already when all that Ripple shit happened. I even have XLM and HBAR on my list. That's how uninterested I am in either one of them. And I know HBAR's got a pretty big community. So all the HBAR people can come and give me the thumbs down and tell me to kiss their white hairy nutsack. I mean, you had a good move. You should have got the hell out, honestly. You went from 5 cents to 40 cents. If you weren't taking profits, at least some, stupid, bro. If Cardano went from 30 cents to $3 back then, I would have considered taking profits. I didn't buy any XRP or XLM and got burned. You got burned because you didn't buy it? I mean, I got burned, I guess, because I didn't buy XRP. I got burned because I didn't buy Solana when it was $8. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and cry over spilt milk. I bought Cardano at 35 cents instead of XRP at 50. Like, I'm the dummy. I'm up only at 2x. I could have pushing 3x now. I could have been up 10x, bro. But whatever. You can't win all the time. Hopefully Cardano can 5x from here. I may rotate some profits into it if it waits for you. What do you Oh, you may rotate some existing profits into Cardano if it waits. I think the train's getting ready to leave the track on Cardano. I don't want you to make any rash decisions based on what I just said, but that choo-choo was revving yesterday, bro. That choo-choo was revving. Look at the volume candle right here. It's hard to see, but it's massive. They don't make this. Look at that. Look at that volume. And it's seen higher volume, but that was also going up and then down. So, and then back here, when it went up to $1.30, you saw some pretty good volume. So this is definitely getting interesting. And it had a big move the last couple days, last 3 days. And it hit over $1, which is crazy. And it's pulled back because of this PPI shit. But I think this is going to blow over. Do we have anything? I mean, tomorrow's Friday, so no. I take that back. We got some dumb shit. And then housing and building. So nothing next week. Fire the rocket ships up. Guys, ETH is $4,700 again. I mean, I'm lying. 4690. Bitcoin just hit 119. Uh-oh. What does George say? Strap in or strap on. Next big thing should be, what do you mean the next big? Oh, next big event? Economic? Yeah, the rate cuts are next month. Strap on. Ricky loves a strap on. Are they yapping? Is it traffic? Well, like, what's the problem? You hung over from all the boons and reefer? I can't believe we may go green on a day, like I said earlier, sick. Oh, shut the hell up. This is sick. Next AI chips after the current Blackwell or the Rubin GPU chip is on track. Cool. US Bitcoin reserves are worth 15 to 20 billion. What does that even mean? That's 125 to 166,000 Bitcoin. I thought we had 200,000 Bitcoin. Why is this breaking news? Bitcoin going to 125? It's going higher than that. Cam Jordan still playing? Where's your Trump? Running late, fighting traffic? Yeah, woke up late. Drinking boon, smoking reefer. Probably couldn't go to sleep sitting there watching your stupid Trump. Yeah, Trump's not doing too hot, bro. I told you not to invest in that. The ADA, yeah, it had me sweating, bro. I couldn't go to sleep last night because I wanted to see ADA break $1 and Ethereum hit all-time highs. I was on swole. I woke up this morning with a boner. And then I checked crypto and it immediately, oh, look at Pith. Remember when this one was all the hype? All the influencers got you wrecked because you listened to them. Idiots. This channel should have 20 million subscribers, dude. All I do is make people money. I tell them what they need to hear, not what they want to hear, bro. I tell them things like Link is a silver player. Link's boring. Even people that have been around the channel a long time. I give them a silver platter. They immediately shit on me. They say that's a boring ass play. And then most of them buy it anyway. That's the type of shit I deal with, bro. I'm just going to start slanging Kool-Aid. I'm channel pivot. I'm going to slang Kool-Aid and I'm going to tell you everything you want to hear. Too many things happening in September to fear this pullback. Yeah, the rate cut is happening. Is it going to be half a point? I woke up in the middle of the night and checked Link and Trump. Clarityville, good point. Yeah. That's something I used to do a lot in the last bull run. Check my phone for prices. I don't like doing that because of circadian rhythm and light and all that. Last night I did it too. I checked my phone because I wanted to check. I think it was last night or the night before. I think it was last night because I wanted to see what Ada was doing. Usually I just ask Google. Like I'll get up and go pee and I'll just say, hey, G, what's the price of Bitcoin and what's the price of Ethereum? Lately I haven't cared about the price of Cardano. But now Cardano is trying to enter the chat and I have a lot of Cardano and I want to cash out. So yeah. If I had a bunch of Trump and Link, I'd be doing the same thing. Link is, I check the price quite frequently, even though I don't have a large bag, but I want you guys to make money off of it, obviously. And I want to be right. I want this to get Silver Platter certified. And Silver Platter certified is like minimum, like barely, you know what I'm saying? Just being Silver Platter certified, you guys aren't going to be satisfied because that's only a 2x. You get a little dopamine hit. No, it's also the light. Any light disrupts your sleep. You don't want to have any lights, period. Artificial lights greatly disrupt your sleep. So you can wake up, go take a pee and go back to sleep and it's hardly any disruption, but any light massively disrupts your sleep and your circadian rhythm. Light from the refrigerator, light from like clocks and shit. Ideally, you would like wear a sleep mask and turn off, make sure there's like no lights, and even just go to like get your cane to go to the bathroom with the sleep mask on and make sure, hopefully, you hit it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for me, it's not a problem because when I whip it out, I just guide it until I touch water and then I just pull it up a little and pee. Oh my goodness. I crack myself up sometimes, peoples. All right, Ethereum's 4,700. That's a shame. Ooh, my one calls I were up on, I'm actually down. Oh, no, I'm up on both. We're back in the money. We are in the money on all my ETH calls. YOLO dolo. I kind of want to buy some more, bro. I don't know if I have any money. I'm out of control, which is stupidity right now. This is something I never do. That's how bullish I am Ethereum. All right, let's see how my NBIS and Oklo are doing. Down a little bit. Tesla now green. Womp womp. Coin looking good. Robinhood pushing 110. Yeah, we're heating up, guys. We are heating up. Guys and gals. That's the another problem though. You're right. Like, so there's the light and then the price. Now, if you're checking because your size is too big and you're having trouble sleeping, that's a whole different problem. You got too much invested and you can't have it going down on you and you're worried about it. Like, that's definitely something I've struggled with in the past. It doesn't phase me that as much now. Trump better not go down. Yeah, I mean, are you up right now or you're about break even? You're about break even, right? I think it's a stupid trade. If you're about break even, I would go get Uniswap. Or just have a smaller, if you have too much because you have ZDs in this, bro. Like you're taking a swing for sure. I would say you're better off in something like Doge, but you're only going to get like a 3 to 5x on Doge. That doesn't, I know you're trying to retire. I know you're trying to pull off a fire. What does that stand for? Fuck incest, retire early. Fucking incest, retire early. The average is 9.8. Ugh. Yeah, because you got triggered. You got stop triggered, and then you bought higher. Smart. A Basent Fed President Musalam just said a 0.5 rate cut is not supported by the state of the U.S. Yeah, I agree. U.S. Secretary, we are not going to be buying Bitcoin. Well, that's not good. Tom Lee, Joe Lubin, and Andrew and the Dino. Thank you for the cheap ETH. Yep. I bet they're buying. I bet they announced they bought a bunch of ETH during this dip. Cardano can hit $1.35. Just says analyst. Like no one's getting out of bed for $1.35 Cardano. Like I'd be happy if it was $1.35, but that needs to be on the way to. And who's this analyst? Oh, we're not even going to have the article. No one gives a shit analyst. I'll tell you that. Cardano, oh, goodness. Base case is that alt BTC pair stays strong for 2 more weeks and the rotation back into Bitcoin begins. Okay. How many days? We are 1, 2, 21, 22 days away. Oh, it's right there. I'm I'm an idiot. Binance launches zero fee trading for Cardano. That's just a gimmick. Their zero fee trading is the biggest ripoff on the planet because the bid ask on it's going to be, you're going to get it at a really bad price. So you have to sit there and like check between the zero trading fee option and the advanced trading and how much your fees are. And there's a point where if you buy enough, it might be worth it. But I would just say use Kraken, be a maker, Kraken Pro, be a maker, and don't pay hardly anything. Bitcoin still cooking 119.4. ETH struggle bus in at 4,700. When it's over. All right, boys and girls. This is a good time as any to wrap it up. We'll do one quick look, one quick refresh on the Twitter. ETH, little cup and handle, let's get it. I've been saying let's get it lately. This is a cup and handle. Yeah. I mean, sure. Chris Hahn just updated his $50 billion. Who cares? Bunch of weird Canadian Pacific, Kansas City. What? Like Moody's? Reducing Google 22. Why would you do that? Oh, H bar. Oh, because this is on H bar search. Shake out before the breakout, fallout, crawl out before the fallout. We need this discipline. I want the discipline to happen at the beginning of the season. I thought he already had all this shit. Talk to flows on pace for this bull run to peak at the end of the year. What's your favorite meal of all pizza? Uh, Come on, pizza, bro. Alrighty. Any pizza? Nah, I mean, nah, just like cheese and veggies. I'm a simple man. I love it, Italian food, but I can't eat it. I love a lot of Mexican food. Can't eat most of it anymore. But pizza, like calzones and pasta would be great. But yeah, I can't eat anything anymore. All right, ETH, cooling back a little. Bitcoin chilling, pulling back a little. Womp womp. Ate it down a hair. I should have got off the mic. All right, everyone. It's Thursday. Thursday. Don't drink too much. Pizza from New York or New Jersey is top tier. Time is short. Yeah. Those are like thin zaws, right? Yeah, I love a good thin zaw.